No, oh. Hey. Now you don't do anything at all. Hey there, hope you guys are doing fine. I'm doing fine, and for today we're going to work on a new part that will be right there in the back in the middle of our little island. The ideas came from you guys. I got a lot of comments, so thank you a lot for that. Lava Winds is saying, with placing the wooden legs of the piers, hold left click and move the mouse. This will give you a perfect straight row of them in one move. Also for the storage area, it could have been have some ropes with things hanging from them, and the garden could have pineapples. I believe 2x2 round pots have a plain underside that can be painted yellow and position it in freeform with grid mode turned off. Same with planting seeds. So this comment is from actually the first episode onto this island. For some reason I didn't see it in my apologies, so I just wanted to, have it into this episode. Thank you a lot. Thank you says, love, love, love. Captain Waffle says, the ship look amazing. Good to see some extra color also for the remaining buildings. It would be cool if they made out of broken parts of the ship. I'm definitely going to give that a try. Tim Tully is saying, oh yeah, the ship is perfect, and I totally agree now that you need a tavern for all the pirate parties and trades. Thanks for the video, another great one. Sophie is saying, beautiful build, BF, so creative, I love every bit of it, the way you vary the levels and colors, the neat little details. Thanks for the neat trick with the cornerstone too, so one can check where the ship lands in the water and fits next to the pier. Just perfect. JT is saying, I am loving the little island, JB. Are you planning on doing anything with the shoreline across the bay on the big island? The cave entrance is saying, a nice place for some buried pirate treasure. Well, the thing is, this little island, I have already commented that to JD, is like a island in the middle of the ocean. There are no big islands. We are ignoring all of these big islands. And I think still it is a good idea, but I would like to do that on a next mini island project, because once we start on the shore over there, it's gonna get out of control and the whole island will be built within 100 episodes. And last but not least, Harold is saying, finally someone streaming this game. It is so nice to play. I have played it from when it was a beta. Man, it became so nice. Anyway, happy to see someone else besides Corellis streaming it again. Thank you guys a lot for the comments. I really like to read and answer them. They are very important to help the channel grow. So if you don't know what to comment but you still want to help out, then you can always leave one of these emojis. Alright, the sun is going under. Very bad. So the thing is a tavern, right? And a tavern made out of old ship parts would be a good idea. I'm just going to think how I'm going to do it, because there are not that many ship parts. Of course, I can, check out for these broken ship parts if they can be placed into a blueprint and then right down here. It should not be a problem, right? Yeah. Now also, I just have to warn you guys that if you hear something blazing onto the background meanwhile I'm talking, then you are right. That is the, echo system, because today it's what I call officially hot summer day. Today it will become 29 degrees, which is actually not a lot of fun to play games into, because it's gonna get really hot in this room. Also for rendering, it's not gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, I have to put this fan on. Let me see, how about right down there? Until right down there. No, not really. Okay, how about right down there? Until right down there. A little bit too much, but my typing. And clickety clack. There we go. Okay, let's move our butts to the editor. Ah, yes. KB, what are you doing right down here? Well, I'm actually planning on to add resources to the spinning wheel onto, the Saturday stream. So I can also give away resources. I'm still trying to work stuff out, but I need like a storage area where we can store all of the resources that will be on a special island with nothing else onto it. So you guys can also win some resources. I just have to see how I'm going to do that, because, I could say on the spinning wheel, okay, you can win cobalt, but if I don't have any cobalt to give away, it's going to be a little bit troublesome. Right, so let's just place this guy right down here, and I'm going to need to clean up some stuff. When I'm thinking about it afterwards, I could have actually been placing some dock pieces already, unless I need to make something out of a ship part, which, so I'm just gonna type in ship. Now, here's the thing, can I actually use this into my blueprint, or is it just a crazy question? Maybe I should just do this. Yeah, that is a shame, because what are ship parts? I mean, I could try to make something myself, but ooh, that's gonna be troublesome. Developers, why are we not allowed to use something like this, you know? Why, developers? I mean, look at it. Look at it. These is, you know, nice pieces to use. Okay, for these guys, I might be able to understand that it's an actual ship hull, so it might be troublesome. But anything else? Come on, man. Oh, this is not easy. I mean, I need to keep it small, cozy, right? And ship parts are gigantic, but I think I have something for the entrance, even though, you know, it is kind of in the way that maybe I should be placing it right out here. Be less worried about, you know, how it looks like. The thing is, I think I'm still going to need to use dock pieces, and I also need to make a little bit of a, you know, like a logical entrance to say. Like right down here, it's a little bit messy. It's actually so perfect down here, only, you know, the palm tree is not giving this guy like a good time. Maybe I should, you know, ignore it for a bit, because from this side it will be pretty much visible though. Down here I want to build something that goes up, you know, to create like this little cozy type of area. And then get in here, I want to have the bar leveled out. And what I might be able to do, and this is something that, you know, requires, there we go, English, a little bit of fantasy, a little bit of, you know, being creative, which is once again not the easiest thing, because there are pieces which could be useful, like these guys. And the reason why I say not easy is because, well, first of all, these guys aren't that big, right? I mean, if I put my character near it, ooh, that's gonna be a tiny little bar. And basically what I'm trying to say here, I would like to have something like this. If this should, where is it at? Represent the, you know, the bottom of the ship hull, right? Like that. And we can make like a floor in the front of it, and then, you know, make some planks go up that way and planks on the back. Not make it like completely tied up, but just give the idea that this wall here is the ship wall. Now, like I said, it is not very big. Ooh, and another thing here is that, what else? I could try to, you know, make something, and then I'll come back to you guys and show you like what I got, including the floor. And yeah, then let's see what else we can add to that. I guess this piece down here does the job for... You know, would you think that this piece would kind of look like a part of the skeleton of the ship, where the planks are being put against it, on top of it, near it, and around it? I think this is the best I can do for right now, without making it, you know, like being too smooth. This is a blocky game, to keep that in mind. So what I have come up with along with that is this stuff right down here for now. Okay, I'm going to, you know, fit in bits and pieces, check out what I can do and what I can't do. This sign down here, I'm not sure if I want to keep it the color like that. I thought, you know, let's smear this red and yellow also a little bit all over the place, along with the colors for the barrels and stuff. I just have to see. Anything else? So I made this part here onto the back like that, you know, a nice back wall. It's going to be like a nice high building like that. And because of this, you know, the way the structure work like that, I can have like the floor without the need of the poles. So that's very good, I would say. And yeah, this just works for the entrance, right? Just, you know, yeah, the bar, and the bar could be, I don't know, somewhere. I just have to see what I'm going to do. Of course, I'm going to plank up the whole backside. I'm not gonna make it look nice, like I just, you know, basically like how I did it before. And I'm not sure yet what I wanted to do with this. Maybe I'm going to make like some kind of a ladder house made out of the same pieces as that, so you can go onto the roof for whatever reason. Make something on the roof too, you know, where pirates can just chill out. I want to make here like a type of window deal. Make use of these tiny little windows that you all sometimes see around on ships. Maybe colorize a bit like green and red and that kind of stuff, just to add in a bit of color. But I think this, you know, this kind of works. It kind of does the job. You can like see through here. You can see the pirate sign on there. I had to cover it up because this stick is like, you know, it's not like very straight. So if I would, well, you can see how this pole looks like. The bottom of the pole is like sticking too much to the front. So if I would rotate it, you know, it's top stick out, the bottom stick out. It'll cover it up. Anyways, yeah, this will work. And I also been thinking, yes, it's something I do. I still want to have something down here, but I don't want it to be too high up. I just want it to be high enough that this sign will be nice popping out. This will be popping out, the windows, the lamps, and whatnot. And people can still sit here. I still would like to, I don't know, make something of a little wall, cozy corner with some tables and stools and whatnot. But I can just sit here and, you know, take a look around. I think that will, you know, kind of do the job here. Yeah, okay, so one thing I always like is if you guys can give me a name. Not sure what I'm saying here. If you guys give a name, give me a name, something. Also keep in mind, let me see here. I don't know why I look at carpets though. I think it's an art. We have now these pieces. They're quite big. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can think of a name of 5 letters, then goes, yep, 5 letters, maybe 4 max. I can make like a sign to put onto this tavern, right? Yeah, so let me know about that. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to add another whole part to it. I just want to take care that the building has like a wall around it, has a tiny bit of a roof onto it. I'm not going to do the interior and like tiny details just yet. I don't want to make like the front. Make the entrance a little bit more logic that, you know, if it's like very windy, yeah, the cold doesn't rain in. So what do you guys think? I finally figured it all out. I hope you guys like it. And yes, as you can see at the shadow, I also have something to place right down here. I'm not going to show you that. Let me just first show you the building, and then the interior I want to do in the next episode, along with a couple of extra detailing around the area. It's going to be one blueprint. Also, for the reason being is that it becomes very hot in this room. It's almost 30 degrees, and yeah, it's not very nice, and it makes me want to rush things, and I don't want to rush it. You guys know me, I like to just spend my time on stuff. So this is how the front of the building looks like. You see elements of ships right down in here and a little bit right down in here. Also these windows, I did try to colorize them. I didn't like it. Maybe I can still come up with something. For now I'm just leaving them like how they are. Also, I tried to add a little bit more variety of planks. As you can see, the entrance is made of these kind of planks, while the rest of the building is the normal planks. And also, you know, try to add some like randomness into these planks. Now, from this side, it looks like that. And from this side, it looks like that. I decided to add a window in here. I kind of have an idea what I want for the inside. Also, on the top, it looks like this. I actually use like these fence gates, or just gates, like the little doors, in order to cover up the roof. Kind of smoothing around it. I like it like that. It's just very simple. And of course, indoors it looks like this. I did add it like these chandeliers on top. I actually would like to have the bar right down here, and then have like a little kitchen area in the back. I think that would be a very nice idea. And then you have to imagine those sun rays coming indoors. And I'm looking at this. I'm going to need to fix something here. I thought I seen it like glitching out for a bit. I'll take this guy and then just slightly move it forward. So I felt the heat all of a sudden at my neck. So yeah, like that. And then on this side, it looks like that. Just very simple. Yeah, I like it. I hope you guys like it too. There is enough space for a couple of tables and chairs and stools and whatnot. And of course, like I've been saying, like if you guys know a name of maximum 5 letters, then let me know in the comment section. Also, if you have some ideas what I can add, also let me know in the comment section. Of course, I could, you know, hang 2 lanterns at the side of the entrance of the doorway down here. Maybe a couple of other things, just, you know, let me know in the comment section and then I can add it. The backside isn't that important. Now, of course, the fun part will come, and that is placing this building and the other type of deal what I've been making right down here into adventure mode. Then I will show it to you, take a little look around once again, and I'm thinking about it. I'm going to need to take care that everything is non-pickable. Holy moly. And so, ladies and gentlemen, there she is, the tavern and or the little thing that I wanted to build up front. Let's take a little closer look to see how it looks like from a centimeter or 2 from the eyeballs. So yeah, I tried to make it look cozy. Right in here, there's a tiny little pathway. Gonna go up here, and here is where you could sit if space hasn't been taken already. And then here is the entrance of the tavern. Now, one thing though, that sign, I couldn't craft that. I just need to check if it's even craftable or that I just need to unlock it somehow. But it's not up there for right now. And of course, indoors, this is how it looks from, well, indoors. Yeah, this is beautiful, right? I am absolutely loving it. So yeah, like a little kitchen down here, and you can just check out if you like to. Yeah, there's plenty of space. I mean, if I just place a bar right in the front of me, there is plenty of space for pirates. Nice big window, and this is how it looks from this view. I absolutely loving it. You know, even though the sign ain't there, I am actually glad that the sign actually made me putting the front thing. How do you call it? A patio? That thing up front with the seats? I'm not sure. I'm glad that it's lower and that doesn't cover up the back of the building. I really like that. It's also with the windows, you know, it makes sense for the light to shine in. Yeah, it turns out to be fantastic. And yes, like I've been saying, I want to do like a detailing episode. It's going to add details all over the place. So if you guys have any ideas, you can also let me know. And I'm also personally thinking, you know, not only have a little bit of green in here and make it look, you know, like a live island. I'm also thinking like maybe add a flower here and there to just add a little bit of green, maybe, you know, some colors in there. And of course, there needs to be some junk around, right? Some, you know, pirates are a bit messy and, you know, even though there are no clouds directly above me, a couple of days ago, it was kind of the same situation like this, and it also started raining, and I'm looking at the sky like, there's no cloud above me. Yeah, anyways, yeah, pirates are a little bit messy too, right? And of course, I have been thinking about Lava Wind, his comment, just to look it up. I want to indeed hang up some stuff, so I would like to use the medieval windows and some couple of poles, and I would like to make like a fish net for the background here. I want to have some poles with some pieces of meat hanging onto it, as in, you know, you can buy it down here. I just have to see, maybe, yeah, maybe you guys have something like, hey, you can hang that up. It should absolutely be up there. And, yeah, this is a nice little project. I would like to do this more often, I think, into the future, you know. This is actually a lot of fun. It really makes you, you know, puzzle how you're going to do this and how you're going to do that. There's not much space. You just have to deal with it. And I think it's fantastic. So, yeah, also, I'm not sure if I showed you, like in the last episode, really everything, because I've been recording way too much stuff. But, yeah, this is a little closer look onto the ship. Very nice. I really love it. So yeah, in this case, I will do a stream tomorrow, 8 PM CET. We're going to do the spinning wheel giveaway, and let's see how many blueprints we're going to give away, depending on how much people will win. So the more people will come to the stream, the more we're going to give away. That is one thing for sure. And besides that, then I wish you guys a nice weekend. I hope you don't have it too hot like it's going to be around here. Whew. gonna be hard with the stream. I just have to see how long I'm going to stream. Yeah, this is a fantastic. Absolutely beautiful. I also like how I actually took this fence and then rotated it. Make it look like